Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Hytale. It's out. I'm surprised. I thought this game was abandonware vaporware. I thought it was doomed, and I guess they managed to resurrect it, buy it, and finally release it. I have no idea what kind of state this game's in, but I'm curious to find out. I'm a sucker for open world voxely games. I like the looks of them. Ooh. Okay, we're actually going to drop this down. Just hearing my computer spin up a little bit, which means, yeah, that's a little bit better. There's just a little bit of chop to it. Let's see, what do we have? Stone rubble. What can I even use any of this for? Who knows? Let's see. Oh, this is honestly kind of a nice feel. It was like starting in a temple. Oh, is this something I need to worry about? I should probably be punching the bottom one. Unless this is not how you do it. You not just punch tree in this game. Nope, there we go. Yeah. Chop down the whole tree. I appreciate that. As opposed to everything else. Okay. So we need to go find a rock and... Well, no, you're not a rock. This is probably sufficient rock. God, this guy's poor hands. What am I even going to say? I don't know. Anyway, I mean, it's Minecraft, but with more RPG components if you haven't seen anything about Hytale at this point. Let's see what I can make. So if I want to make a crude pickaxe, I'm going to need some plant fiber and some rubble. Oh. I guess we're just going to punch bushes for a bit until we can get some of that stuff. Then I'll go looking for rubble. This looks like rubble. There we go. Actually, we've got a fair bit of rubble. So maybe I didn't need to be punching trees after all. Craft a pickaxe. Craft a hatchet. I want a sword, but at least this is going to make my life a little easier. Well... we're off to the races. Let's see. Oh, they do have built-in durability. That's fine. Okay, yeah, no, it looks like I'm just going to have to go find some random things to press F on. We want to actually get sufficient rubble. There's probably some way for me to, like, crunch things down. But later. Harvest the berry bush. I think I might actually want to just hit these for a second, see if we can get some berry seeds. No. I might need, like, a shovel or something. Hopefully they regrow on their own. But what game was it? I've definitely played some games in recent memory where you want to replant all of the berry bushes nearby. It's Don't Starve. That's what's cooking my brain a little bit. Okay. Have a sword. So what else can we do? Wooden chest, workbench, builder's workbench, and a couple of torches. Let's start with the torches, and then probably go back to chopping trees for a smidge. Because I might as well have a bunch of materials on hand that I can work with. Chopping trees and actually having them, like, fall down like that is very satisfying. I don't know. Something about, I think it was like OG Minecraft. Well, yeah, of course. OG Minecraft, the chopping a tree, it wasn't until you got rid of every single bit of wood that the whole tree would, or the leaves would start disappearing on you. Which was fine, but it felt weird. I don't know why I'm committed to, like, removing the whole tree, but I think some parts of me... What? Oh, I guess this does kind of imply, like, a generalized root system. Going down. But that is going to bother me a little bit, because it feels weird to chop a tree and then leave any of it left, even if it's fine. Okay. I think I'm better off just punching these in the future. Okay, cool. I can punch with a torch out, which is handy. That makes me wonder if I can actually punch with a... have a torch and a tool. The answer is no. Alright. Can I check a map? Oh, cool. So we've got spawn locations. We've got something interesting over here. Select location. And that actually gives me, like, a marker on my compass. That's really nice, actually. I'm going to be looking for quality of life. I know a lot of these elements are present in Minecraft at this point, that, you know, with the right mods, you very much can make Minecraft into functionally anything. But I kind of prefer at least some of these things being native, so my problem with a lot of quality of life in Minecraft is some of it changes. Ooh, that looks like an actual enemy camp. It's also maybe on fire. Oh, let's go shank. I don't actually know how shankable those guys are. They look a little big. We should probably get some armor on. So, let's see. That's an interesting point of interest. Do we have anything else in the immediate vicinity I want to go for? Hard to say. Damn, that's a big tree. That's a really nice... The trees they're generating look really good. Credit where credit is due? Okay, cool. This is going to be my extremely garbo home. Or at least space where I'm going to build my extremely garbo home. The question is, where do I build it? Here? Usually what I do in these circumstances is I just start mining my way into a stone wall and make like the most skuttish little nook that I can expand. Hopefully this will give me enough generalized space without like breaking out of the surface. Should be good enough for at least my purposes right now. Because this way it's out of the way, there hopefully won't be anything coming after me. Yeah, seeing dirt, which is usually a bad sign. There we go. Let's see. Let's start by just building the workbench, because I think I'm going to want a shovel. Okay, so workbench lets me make a bow, a mace, a battle axe. What I want is a shovel. There's daggers, wooden chest, campfire, bedroll, which would be lovely, but we need other things. Tools. Oh. Stone and ore blocks. Repair kit. Repaired items will lose up to 10% of their max durability. Ooh. Okay. It actually doesn't look like there is... Okay, so actually you just use a pickaxe. There is no shovel. Honestly, happy about that. I'd much rather only have like 2, maybe 3 tools at most, rather than fiddling around with a bunch of things. Okay, so the thing I was talking about with like quality of life and wanting very specific levels of quality of life. The more these quality of life features are like baked into a game, the stabler they are and the more reliable they become. I don't have anything currently to smelt, so that's kind of moot. Like, at Minecraft, for example, whenever I load up a new mod pack, there's some variation of vein miner, but it's never quite clear what the keybind for that is going to be. And often there's like 6 other keybinds that the mod packs, like other mod packs, added that conflict with said vein miner hotkey, and it becomes kind of frustrating. Okay, so we're actually getting, I think, kind of close to the exterior. So we might, well, are we? I don't know, that might have actually just been a lack of culling thing. We will see. So we can do furniture, we can do farmer, we can do builder, workbench. Let's see, what can I do? Builder's workbench, campfire. Guess I'll just slap a cook fire down the center. You know what? I think I'm gonna slap it 1 tile back. Just cuz. So restores health and stamina boost. We also have essence of life. Bring forth sentience. Then we have wheat. Unfortunately, I do not actually know what any of my cooking recipes are going to be. So I have a crude sword, signature energy plus 20. Signature energy plus 8, signature energy plus 9. I don't know what that means, unfortunately. It seems like they're all kind of 7 different flavors of the same. So, okay, hammers alters the appearance of structural building blocks. Interesting. Alright. Armor's workbench, we're gonna need copper. And the rest of this, I think... I mean, I'm assuming the bear trap might actually be helpful. Same thing with the metal spike trap. Backpack upgrade. Okay. So, I guess... let's create 2 chests and just kind of slap them over here. Oh, and they combined into 1. Cool. Move the wheat over. Move most of this stuff over. I'll keep the berries with me. Question is, does this do AoE? Yes, it does. It does. So if you have a chest nearby, you will actually pull from it when crafting, which is another one of those things that, like, I want to see natively as a quality of life feature, because Minecraft certainly does not have that. And it's overall going to make my life easier. But yeah, so, like, with the vein mining thing, which I don't think is in this game, and I don't actually think this game needs it, but having vein mining as, like, a default, or vein mining as, like, a default hotkey that no one else touches is kind of huge, because then you don't have to worry about, like, any other hotkeys conflicting with that one ever, and making a nuisance of it, so you have to, like, go hunting through all of your hotkeys at the beginning of every, like, mod pack venture to make everything line up. At least for, like, some of the basic gameplay options. It can vary a little bit, so, like, I don't know. Another thing is, like, the quality of life of being able to... Ooh, a second area back here. Actually, a whole second route. We have a fair bit of copper in it. I like the looks of the copper. The fact that it's extruded out of the block itself makes it a little bit more visible. It also just looks nice. But yeah, that AoE crafting, another bit of quality of life that Minecraft very desperately needed, has never received, to my knowledge, and probably never will. And so having that natively in the game is nice for me. I might lose where my base is. I usually have a pretty good sense of directions with these caves, but this one actually looks like it might befuddle me. We could also just bail. I think I might do that. Let's grab the rubble while we're here. And go from there. I don't necessarily know if I'm, like, approaching any of this from a, like, you know, I want somebody to supplant Minecraft just because, oop, you don't look friendly. Oh, it is, actually. It looks like a friend. I can't do anything with it, though. I could kill it, but no. You do not stab friend in the face. I'm gonna move my avatar to the other side. Okay, so what are we making? We don't have any tree sap. Oh. What we want to do is here. Oh. This is my dirt birch log. Grab a couple of these, because I'm going to need them. Put in the copper, put in the iron, turn on. I don't know how fast these burn. Oh, you can also just upgrade a furnace here. Upgrading reduces smelting times and increases storage capacity. Okay, so we're also getting charcoal. You know what? I can go just burn some more trees. Find for the Forgotten Temple to learn more. Toggle pocket crafting. Okay. So this is adding some really interesting little bits. At the very least. Now, what do we want to do? Because I'm going to need tree trunks if I want to get this. Might be a good idea to just get the copper pickaxe at the moment. I'm going to just turn that off for the moment. Let's go grab some more wood. Do we want to chop down this majestic looking tree? No. No, we don't. But it is going to help. Let's go for the ones a little bit further away from my base. At some point I'll replant them, maybe. I really like the auto ascend. It likes to jump scare me just slightly. And that should give me plenty of wood for quite a while. I do wish this had a little bit more of a pickup radius. Especially for like a tree you just chopped down. Hunting for all of the little bits that dropped is slightly annoying. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's keep going for the wheat, because I might actually be able to make bread. As like a consistent food source item. We just don't know don't know the recipe. There we go. God, that's so easy. It's so convenient. And yeah, I guess I will just leave the logs in the ground. We'll come back for them later when I can chop them a little faster. You want to get this last one? Yeah. I might as well have, like, a large supply of tree. And it's not like we're going to be staying in this one area forever anyway. This is just long enough for me to get kind of the basics down so that I can have some armor. And go after that base. Really start doing some real adventuring or something. Okay. We kind of also want to cut the grass in these bushes because we do need plant fiber. That's like a thing that I should be collecting here. What if I get plant fiber from the grasses, though? Like the bigger, more bushy-looking ones, but I don't know about the rest of this stuff. Okay, is that pretty much everything? I think so. Nope. Look at all this stuff that I've just left behind. Oh, it's okay. Anything else? No. Yeah, if I chop down every tree, then we'll have an easier time of finding where my base is. I say as I've completely lost it. Oh. Interesting. Do trees just naturally drop wood and sticks for me? Could be the case. Okay, so let's go back to this, turn it back on. So yeah, I've got a bunch of brown cap mushrooms. A bunch of wheat. Roast vegetable. Oh. Okay. So that's a little bit simpler than I thought it was going to be, but also not terrible. Like, there's going to be better recipes later, but I'd much rather have just... Oh. Can't cook that. Well, I've got 20 more wheat. Again, there's probably some way of making actual bread, but I don't know what it is. Also curious about what charcoal gives me. Like 3? I wish I could actually see like a fuel meter and how much is left, but it's fine. Okay, cool. So that gives me somewhat of a boost. Iron is going. Yeah, so let's at least go for the copper pickaxe. Do we need a copper axe? Not overwhelmingly. I think I'm gonna go until the crude pickaxe goes down. Armor's workbench. Okay, we can make both of these. Let's see, I've got my crude pickaxe. I think this way is safe. I wonder how this handles putting chests next to chests, because I know that was something that Minecraft struggled with sometimes. Or no, maybe not. There were like some rules about putting things around. Were there? No, maybe not. It's been a while since I played Minecraft, so please excuse me if I don't remember the exacting details. Okay, so blacksmith's anvil. What can we do here? So we can make a copper sword. It's probably good. Let's take a look. Let's keep going for a bit and see about armor. There we go. Yeah, this will be easier with the actual copper pickaxe, but I want to burn this out while we're just at base, rather than waiting. And yeah, we should probably still make the repair kits if they're not terribly expensive, because the repair kits are going to be better than making a whole dang new pickaxe later on. Okay. Armor's workbench. So yeah, we're going to need a lot more for the helm. Cuirass could make the gauntlets, legs, and a shield. Shield is the one thing I was considering. I think I'm going to make a shield. Okay, cool. So, do we want to just leave it here? I think for now. I've got plenty of snacks. How have I gone first person? How do I get out of it? Oh no. Or not first person, third person. Pick up. Oh, wait, no, that's creative mode. Builder tools. Debug. Yeah, I don't care about those. Switch camera mode is V. There we go. Okay, well, do we just keep going further? I mean, going deeper presumably is going to have more ore nodes for me. It might also have some unfriendlies, but I'm seeing a lot of shinies. And we ideally want to come back with, what, a load of 30, 40 copper if I can manage it? I don't know how many underground baddies we're going to run into either. Minecraft has instilled at least a somewhat intrinsic fear of witches into me in these games. Okay. Became less effective. Okay, so it does not break instantly. And you can use a repair kit, which does reduce its max durability, but, like, still better than making a new one. So, actually, big ups. This seems to have some really nice quality of life for me to play around with. Because, yeah, this way you don't have to worry about oopsie-doopsying and breaking your precious tool because you weren't paying attention. Okay, haven't seen much of anything. I'm seeing iron. A lot of copper. Just the little zhoop as you go upwards throws me off every time. Okay. Slap that in. Yeah, we want to just grab everything that we can in the area. Because if I can have a full suit of copper armor plus, like, maybe an iron sword, we'll very much be in business for taking out whatever that camp is up above. And who knows, maybe I could have actually, like, fought that early, but I see no reason to, like, skip steps. I might as well gear up, then go fight. Because that's just going to be easier overall? I don't know. It's mostly just, like, once I'm more acquainted with this game, I think it'll be a little bit more permissible to go full Unga Bunga with nothing. Or it turns out that, no, you can't do that at all. The real question is, can you kill a ghast with a chicken egg? That was like one of my first Minecraft videos I ever did. I think it actually did, like, kind of okay. Not particularly well by, like, oh, I don't know, big Minecraft YouTuber standards, but it did quite well for, like, small babby channel that hasn't made many videos perspective. The main problem is that, like, I also did a video on, like, Dungeon the Endless back when that came out, pretty much at about the same time period, and one of those did massively better than the other. And I will tell you, it was not Minecraft, which I think kind of sealed me into not being a Minecraft creator. I think I'm fine with it. I feel like being a Minecraft creator would have been psychologically damaging in a way that, like, is hard to describe. for me, it's the idea of never wanting to be locked to any one specific game. I did that with Scrap Mechanic for a while, and that was fine. But extricating myself from that was not fine. And so it's been somewhat of a personal mission to kind of avoid that, even though it's like the key to YouTube viewership. It's also the key to a YouTube viewership that disappears as soon as you move on, and that's terrifying. But then again, the way YouTube is currently going, nothing is permanent anymore. Okay, so we've actually found, this. I don't really know what its deal is. Okay, I'm just going to park a couple of torches here to be like, hey, this is the entrance. If there's 3, that should be a pretty good sign of this is the way home. Also, big plus, even without the torches, the game isn't, like, completely dark, that you can actually see what's going on. Like, the lighting on this game feels very good. Is this going to have everything that everybody's looking for from that, like, Minecraft currently offers? No, not even close, but at least for something that is trying to be very Minecraft adjacent, while also improving upon the formula in key places that needs to be improved upon, it is doing that for me, which I appreciate. And yeah, if they open up the modding scene, that's going to be nice. The other one, well, no, I was going to say the other one is like having a more independent game would be handy, but I think you still have to go through like a launcher and everything. Like there is a persistent fear I have of companies that are like clutching onto their games just a little too tightly at this point, especially from like a sandbox perspective. Because even for this game, there's like a whole bunch of pre-ordered like cosmetic DLC things, which I don't know how to feel about that. There we go. Ooh. Wait, let's actually put some cobblestone here. Okay, no. So, this is not like Minecraft. You cannot prevent yourself from... Like, you can kind of hang out over a corner. But you can't prevent yourself from falling entirely by holding control. There's one thing I did like about Minecraft, that it made it very easy to not fall to your death. As long as you weren't mining straight down. If you were mining straight down, whatever happens to you is your own dang fault. But yeah, I'd like to make a lot of big floating platforms and bases and stuff, so mobs mostly couldn't get at me. Give ourselves a little bit of space here. We have a lot of resources. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of subterranean enemies yet. It does magnetize you, but you can still be crouched and fall. Also, jumping is just like a little bit more permissive in a way that I really appreciate. You can jump up just a little higher than you can in Minecraft, which will make getting around feel better. Like, I don't know, the game feel is good. The question is, how much am I going... Well, how long am I going to have to wait before we get, like, a sky block or a stone block in this specific format? Because, like, I like the mining and exploration elements of Minecraft, but, like, I get that from a lot of games at this point. The stone block experience I got from, like, exactly one factory automation game, and nothing since. And I'm kind of sad about that, because, like, I want more. Oh, I wonder if somebody's tried to make, like, satisfactory stone block. Or sky block is probably easier to make. And I would appreciate that. Okay, how much am I packing? That's a fair bit of both. Let's go check out this other area, and then I think I'll go back. Because my copper pickaxe is about to go out. I just want to see what this room is. some linen scraps. Whoop. He went yeah at me. Okay, so the campfire is damaging. Got him. That's it? Linen scraps? Okay. Anything else here? Just gonna look around for a hot second. Okay, that looks like spiders. Which is fine. Like, we can deal with spiders. I do have arachnophobia mode on, which is going to look really funny, I think. So, huge plus on this game, you can actually turn on arachnophobia mode, which means you do not have to see spiders. As somebody who is at least mildly arachnophobic, this is a big plus for me. Can I manage my arachnophobia and fight spiders in a video game? Absolutely. Would I prefer to avoid it? Yeah. Let's grab a little bit more copper. You never know how much I'm going to need. I bet there's like actual numbers that you could probably look at and be like, yeah, you don't need more than this. Is this where my base is? Yeah, this looks like it. What am I looking at? I have no idea. Oh, it's probably looking at that. It is so much easier, like, scaling out of a mine in this one. Okay, let's slap this on. Probably just go through all of our copper for... no, actually. Let's go for our iron. Reason why mostly boils down to makes my life easier. Okay, let's actually just make another one of these. One for copper, one for iron. Is it... okay, transfer, take half. Shift... oh. Shift right-click is half. It would be nice if I could do, like, auto. Really, it's the auto shut-off. That's what I care about. Unless you can do the auto shut-off, and I'm just being paranoid. I wonder if there's a way to recycle an item. Because, yeah, what I'd like to be able to do is mulch it for some things. Salvagers. Oh, but we need a workshop tier 2. Furniture workbench, builder's workbench, tanning rack. Armor, blacksmith, farmer. Chef stove. I should probably make the chef stove. And let's just give ourselves some space. Because this base is going to get extremely claustrophobic, I'm sure. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably tear the whole thing up at a later date. It's mostly just, is this good enough for at least right now? So we can make mushroom skewers. We can also make vegetable skewers. And they provide better health regen and better stamina boost, I think. No, actually, roast vegetable is roughly the same. Duration 230, duration 230. So roast vegetable is not terribly special. Yeah, it actually looks like those are pretty basic. So we can't make bread, but we need dough. Dough is flour, egg, wooden bucket of water. Yeah, bread does heal a little bit more. Maybe. Okay, how are these doing? Got plenty of copper. Really just how much iron? I think I'm just gonna... Do I just step back for a bit? I think I'm just gonna step back for a bit. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, right, we're waiting for these to go. You know what? I probably have enough that we can at least start crafting a decent amount of things while the rest of them smelt. Speaking of smelting, throw that in. I don't have any other ore. I do not. So I'm going to have to find some animals to get hide from at some point. Okay, let's start with the blacksmith's anvil. If I want to make this, I'm going to need leather, aren't I? For any iron. Okay, well, in that case. So we can do a battle axe and mace. What's the difference? Signature energy plus 8. 8. Two-handed, two-handed. I guess I'm just going to stick with the sword. Yeah, I have some linen scraps. Mushrooms. The problem is I haven't found much for animals, so there's not much I can do there. Adamantite sword. Okay, I still don't know what signature energy means. But, eh. Okay, let's start with the biggest armor, and then work our way down. Because, yeah, I guess it's not going to let me do anything with copper. Oh, so this... Oh, no, it does give me percentile resistance. And yeah, the more expensive the armor, the better protection it provides. So we're going to need, what, 11 more iron? We should have plenty of that. And I'll probably figure out how to put some things away. Let's see. Cobblestone. We don't need those. Sticks. I should probably actually be burning some sticks here. Let's see. Do I need more? Cobble. This is fine. We'll just make some more chests at some point. Yeah, that is plenty. If I want to make gauntlets. And then what? 6 more? I guess I'm just going to sit here and wait. It's only going to take a little bit. Because, yeah, I've got a copper sword. That should be a good spot. Oh, I should figure out, can I make a repair kit? I need, oh, I need light leather. Okay, what do we need if I want to make a tanning rack? Needs light hide. Okay, so I need to go find a bunch of animals to explode. Not just one. Or not just a handful. Well, I think with a full complement of copper gear, I'm going to turn this off for the time being. Same thing here. There we go. I'm just going to put my iron. Can I put my iron back in here? Dang. It was worth a shot. Okay, I got plenty of healing items. I've got a decent amount of resources. Apple, a little bit of hide. Put the copper away. Oh, no. We want the copper. What am I doing? Because we want to make the copper helmet. Alright. So now that I look as dumb as I feel, it's dark. Damn it. That's actually a really pretty skybox. I'm going to give major credit for that one. I don't even know what time of day it is. Don't know. It's fine. It's reasonably well lit. Like, I'm going to give this game credit. It looks really good. Pretty much at every moment. Come on, big chunkus. Okay. Shield first, then stab. Okay, he's dead. Something else roared at me. Oh god, this thing's terrifying. I love it. Oh, I see. Signature energy is probably energy capacity more than anything else. Okay, we've got healing. Not much, but is there. I should probably snag a bow. Okay, there he goes. Did he drop anything? Ow. Not too bad. I mean, it seems like going full sword and board is very much the play here. We're getting linen from these guys. But unfortunately, no hide. Their hotkey. Take all. Take all. They had fish. They do have lettuce seed. Yeah, let's take the chest with us, just so I don't have to find it later. Might actually be able to break their tent. And see what else I can grab in here. There we go. I'm just gonna break all of their, like, boxes and barrels and everything I can find. No, that's just bones. So, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull this off exactly. At least not with the materials this is providing. However, if we're having some trouble finding leather, one of the potential best sources I have is straight up just scrapping, like, this tent. And using the materials. What is this? I have no idea. Doesn't look like it's much of anything. But yeah, scrapping the tent and seeing if I can use the pieces from it. There's no guarantee that's actually going to be the case, but I don't know. Might as well. Lumberjack chest. Still no hide. I'll take it anyway. Yeah, there's no guarantee I'll be able to scrap it. I think we do have to put in some work before I can scrap anything. Woodcutter's block. I'm gonna grab that. I have no idea what that's for. But it might be vaguely useful. Burnt log. Okay. I don't think it's worth harvesting these. It doesn't look like these guys really had much of a camp to speak of. Yeah, nothing here. Just the fire of that one tent, and that's it. Luckily, I turned off falling damage on this server at the very least, so I don't have to worry about things. Okay, so let's take stock. We have a woodcutter's block. Oh, it's a dev item, so maybe it's not that helpful. It looked like a station where I can actually do a thing. But if it's being marked as dev, then it's probably not valuable. Okay, do we have anything else? We've got a big tree here. Ooh. Forgotten Temple Gateway. Might want to head over there, now that I've cleared this out. I don't imagine camps... The enemies might respawn in the camp, but I'm not betting on them, I'm not betting on them restocking on resources. If they do, that'd be cool, but it's not likely. Okay, cooked wild meat, some copper ore, some chests, a bunch of raw fish. Yeah, a lot of logs. Anything else? No, and we only got one hide from that, which is, you know, a little unfortunate. Actually, why am I putting that here? Put in this one. Yeah, we got plenty of space. Okay, well, considering nothing is really broken for me, let's head for the Forgotten Temple Gateway and see what that's about. If we're lucky, we get attacked by a couple wolves, and I can get some hide from that. Yeah, I'm curious about these... Oh, let's actually go over there. There's kind of like a weird tree settlement thing that actually looks vaguely interesting. This could be more enemies. This could be... Oh. They're cute. Can I play as these guys? Like, why am I this, like, dorky-looking elf man when I could be this cute little whatever, the pseudo-Ewok? Hopefully that's something they rectify, because... Yeah. Ooh, Quebec chest. Wheat seeds. Look. If you're not robbing the local paradise, then what are you doing with your life? Topically, that's awful, actually, but hey. It's a video game. Hello, I am here to look for goodies that you may be keeping in this house. God, this is lovely. Like, whoever's in charge of making these, little, like, points of interest did a bang-up job with it. Unfortunately, they have, like, nothing to say to me. Like, they're completely neutral. I don't have to worry about them all deciding to stab me to death. But they are also, you know, nothing I can interact with. Maybe this one? Okay, this one I can trade with. So I can buy spices, salt, dough, a berry bush, and it regrows, a meat skewer, or a winterberry bush. Oh, dang. Recipe meat pie, recipe pumpkin pie. Cost... Oh, greater essences of life. Amalgamation of 100 essences of life. Okay, so we should get into farming. Speaking of... Thank you for your contribution, fools. I am a bad man. In fact, considering I'm the only player in this world, you could even argue that I am the bad man. Sure. Okay. Let's see what else we have around here. Kind of dense, tangly things and a bunch of reeds. Just in case these are something I can work with? No. Yeah, more cave systems that I could explore if I wanted to. Ooh. Speaking of being the bad man. Oh, this is their rabbit enclosure. I'm not going to do that to them. Also, the animals are cute. I don't know, in video games, I know you're supposed to be, like, much more gung-ho about hunting critters. But, at least on a personal level, well, I did scare all of the rabbits out of their hutch entirely. Ooh, that's an interesting looking thing. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of, like, good little structures that seem fun to explore. I think a lot of them are kind of nothing, but... God, I love this. This looks really cool. Oh. It looks really cool. There's nothing in it. That's a shame. But at least they put the little sign in there. Like, there's kind of a feeling... I do not feel deflated. Well, okay, I feel deflated, but I don't feel overwhelmingly deflated by the fact that I cannot. Look at them. They're so cute. How could I possibly hunt those things? Game should add mushroom leather. It's a thing. Oh, fox. I belong to the school of... I only fight animals if they fight me back. Admittedly, I think I just kind of spooked that one rather than it really being justified. I also only got meat off of it rather than hide, which is a little unfortunate. There we go. Should get me up here. This looked like something. It kind of is. Mostly just a... I feel like this is an Uncle Owen Aunt Beru thing. Oh, you can mantle. That's so good. Yeah, look at all these, like, little POIs. They don't really have much in them, but they look nice. Like, it feels like there's a world here. The same is true of Minecraft, no doubt, but, I don't know, something about this is getting me a little bit more. And the landscape feels quite good. I do kind of hope that there's some way of, like, tweaking the world gen, because I definitely would love, like, some big mountains to kind of mix in here. And it seems like we're mostly looking at, like, hills more than anything else. is there anything in these? Yes. There's at least something in here. Well, kind of. Some mushrooms at the very least. Bucket. Does look like there's more to this area. Just don't... Oh. Okay. Just gonna go up the stairs. Eat my thing. Okay. I do wish I could actually see this guy's health. I get why I can't. Yeah, even the combat actually feels quite good. Let's see. At least this guy has... Ow. Ooh. Nope. Alright. Green crystal shards. Oh, is my inventory completely full? It is. That is unfortunate. I'll just drop the stick in the oak branch over here. Got an emerald. High roll chest. Wooden shield utility. Take what I can, and then let's drop some stuff off. We have a bunch of these, like, random logs that, while they could be good, I don't think I care deeply about keeping. Crude daggers. But yeah, they're worse than what I've got. Flowers, green shards, petals. Yeah, like, a number of these things might actually be good later. But not now. A bunch of cobblestone. Those. Something over here, but it might just be another small chest. Let's see. We did get a heavy hide. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. Okay, so what's up? What's the deal with this portal thing? We've joined Forgotten Temple. Huh. Okay, this is cool looking. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to just immediately start slaying things here. I bet you can, but I bet everything else would just, like, immediately start ripping you 7 new ones. Klops Merchant. So I can buy an under construction sign, but only if I have an under construction sign. Don't think I can do much with that. What about you? What's your deal? Memories feature. When encounter creatures, you collect memories that will be stored in your inventory. Bring them back here. Okay. Oh. So you can bring them back here for various things? Okay. Ah, so as you collect them, you can craft decorative chests and eternal seeds. More teleporters and a bunch of other stuff. Neat. Okay. So as we encounter just creatures in general, they'll get added to this mix. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's much I can do here with most of this. But yeah, we're getting memories for all the different creatures we're kind of passing by. Okay, we can also trade with this one. Really wish I could sell things. Yeah, so they still sell the meat and pumpkin pie recipes. Doesn't look like I can do much with it. Alright, what about in here? Bunch of mushrooms. Whoever lives here is, probably got one hell of a chest infection. It's so cute. It's just a head, but it's cute. Okay. Well, I think there's literally nothing left here. It's adorable, and, like, I appreciate that we found it. But yeah, very early. Not a lot of content going on. Still kind of surprised that Riot shut this down, though. Like, obviously it was taking too long, but they really could have launched this game, like, now, and it would have been fine. So this was the Forgotten Temple gateway that we were told about. Okay. We also have creative tools. But I'd have to turn that on. If I wanted to. Yeah, fighting that golem was fun. It only had like 2 or 3 attack patterns, but it's better than most. I don't remember really any enemies in Minecraft ever having an attack pattern. They'd just hit you. Sometimes I guess like the witch would throw a potion, but that was just this sole attack they would do. I'm just gonna slay foxes, I suppose. Yeah, so the problem is my inventory is pretty full, so if I want to do too much exploration, I'm going to pay for it. This tower sings to me, though, in a way that makes me want to check it out. Sheep. Behold, they know my plans. Wolves. Not fine. Okay, there is a hide there. If I drop off the oak branch. There we go. Medium hide. You know what? Before I do anything, I should probably eat my roast vegetable. Oh, we don't have a hunger meter, do we? That's appreciated, actually. Because there's no reason for me to be kiting here. Because it seems like it can get about 3 hits in. Or really it's more like 2 before they run away from me. There we go. What did the fox say, jerk? Odd. Man, that was like a meme thing that did not last. Ooh. Ownermen. A good many of them, too. Okay. Yeah, that signature is kind of decent. Okay, there goes the archer. One of the two, at least. I'm so glad that I have nice AoE swings. Oh, there's a skeleton knight. Was that you? No. Well, we seem to be hanging on. I definitely want to get some other, like, food at some point. Okay. Got the archer. Yeah, they're actually kind of intelligent, too. Which I appreciate it. When I say intelligent, it's mostly just that they actually, like, block and defend. Like, there's some degree of a pattern here. Okay, a lot of bone fragments. You know what? Ow. Not the best. I'm gonna put this here. Give myself a little bit of space. Just so I can actually go in here and explore. Somewhat confidently. How'd you get confused, dude? Okay, yeah, I can go in here and explore somewhat confidently without having to worry about running out of inventory space. And we can always come back later. Are bookshelves worth grabbing? It's actually a really tanky bookshelf. Simple wooden bookshelf. Probably not. You never know with these games. But yeah, we've had actually quite a variety of different, like, little micro dungeons to fight and clear. Which is kind of fun. Ooh, it goes down, too. What's the other kind of Minecrafty game I played recently? I forget the name of it. It was the one with airships that kind of fit a similar vein as this one. I feel like that one had slightly better RPG mechanics, but maybe I just have to wait. Hey, there's a repair kit that I can just use. Okay, copper pickaxe is back to repaired. Perfect. Could have waited on that one, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll just keep busting up the crates. We're not finding the best of stuff in them, but it hasn't been terrible either. Small potion of health. Ooh, alchemist workshop. Unfortunately, we need a lot of... Ow. Oh, there's a skeleton mage upstairs. There might actually be a lot of skeletons upstairs. We already have the chef stove. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take some of this stuff with me. Seems like they're all up. So unless they decide to come for me, we're kind of good. Yeah, the problem is I'm carrying around, like, a bunch of random garbage. It isn't the most helpful. Make, like, a wild berry salad. Yeah, if I had a bunch of sticks. But I left them elsewhere. Oh. I was literally right next to the staircase. I think this is why we might want to consider getting... beans. Like a big two-handed weapon. Okay, got them all. We're good. We still have roast vegetables. We still have more of these guys. Yeah, so that third hit does like a ton of damage. The problem is pulling it off. There we go. We have plenty of bone fragments, plenty of wild berries, everything else is looking good. I do have a healing potion if I absolutely need to bust it out. Looking clear here. Just looking around for any other goodies that I might be coming across. Okay, I can put the logs away. We don't need them. I wish I knew the exact statistical benefits of these. I'm assuming the rusty steel sword is still worse than what I've got, but it's really hard to tell on that one. you're the mage. I think you need to be the one that dies. There we go. Okay, there goes the archer. Then there was one. We were doing well. I actually was kind of worried that I get mobbed and wrecked here. They're being kind of polite and coming at me slowly. I'm noticing a little bit of chop to this game. It's not too bad, but like, you know, just a generalized roughness. There we go. We haven't even been in the basement yet. Oh, that's probably pottery bits. Maybe. There we go. Where do you come from? Okay. There we go. Yeah, if I can get him with that third... Oh, that's an interesting... Yeah, so if I actually am kiting away, I can try and prime it so I only hit them with a third shot. That actually might be pretty good. Because that's the one that does the most amount of damage, by far. He was just waiting for me. Problem for you, Bonesley. There's nowhere to run. Make sure we're good in that regard. Okay, spiderwebs do not give spiderweb items. Ow. Rude. Well, get another healing potion for our troubles, and we've got plenty of slow healing to get me back up to full without having to worry about it. And yeah, we don't have that really annoying Minecraft hunger meter that you have to kind of contend around. No random starving to death. I know some people probably like that, but I certainly don't. Well, I'm going to be able to do a tremendous amount of farming after this. Which actually would be kind of nice, because that'll be how we get a bunch of that life energy to trade with. Okay, we're still not at the top, though. This place keeps going. Not much, though. Because we've got a high roll chest. Boom powder. Okay, so what can we leave behind? Bookshelf we don't need. Birch log don't want. We don't need cobblestone, I have plenty. That should be good. Ancient candle. I don't think we need that either. Like, my general assumption is a lot of this stuff is just like decoration and nothing more. Okay. Nobody just is hanging out here to shoot me. That's... I was wrong. There we go. I don't know what to do with the green shards either. That's fine. Okay, so whatever's left on this one, don't think it has much bearing on me. God, I'm so glad I turned off fall damage. I know it's not realistic, but it's so convenient. Okay, here's my big double chest. Let me keep a couple of things with me. Let's see, we probably don't need to be hoarding the cooked meat. It's not actually that good. I want the emerald, whatever that's for. Same thing with the berry bush. Though, actually, what I should probably do is just dump a bunch of things in here for now. I wish I had a bunch of sticks. But yeah, anything that we're not getting duplicates of, I should just leave in here. There we go. I don't know what kind of seeds we're gonna get. So yeah, let's just fill this up. There's some inventory space. Now, there might not actually be much left, but there's a whole basement here. And I'd be remiss for not looking into it, even if my inventory is full, because I'm not coming back here. Volcanic brick wall. Small overgrown temple chest. Well, credit where credit is due. It had some goodies in it. Not much, though. But it didn't really need to. Alright. Are we good? I think so. So actually, that would have been kind of quick. But yeah, I like the little dungeons in this one. I think the only thing I wish this game had was, like, leveling. But I totally get why it doesn't. Okay, so I don't need the marble cobble. I don't need that. I'm seeing shadows pass overhead and it's freaking me out a little bit. Let's take the seeds with me. Oh, small potion of health and a lesser health potion. Okay. Let's see. Potion of stamina. Oh, it's the emerald. We don't need the rusty steel sword. Anything else that I'm, like, storing in here that I absolutely have to have? Not really, no. Bucket. No, we'll keep the bucket. I might actually try and go milk a cow as I run by, but I think we're just kind of fish. Fish. I don't know how to swim. Fish. That fish is having a panic attack. Yeah, this is legitimately like a really nice voxel survival sandbox game. I think the one fear with these is just generally how long does it take to actually get good, quote unquote. Okay, is this my spawn? No, my base is like over here. I should probably actually build a bedroll at this point. Target location and spawn. But yeah, how long is it going to take to catch up to Minecraft from like a feature perspective? I think a lot of the basics and foundations are there. It's mostly just like the underground is a little empty. Maybe I just need to keep going further and more stuff will happen there that's actually worth interacting with. Obviously, like a lot of these POIs are still work in progress locations, and that's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. Like, it's not strictly bad that they're work in progress so much as just like how much of this game does that where you enter into it and it's like, sorry, there's nothing here. And so hopefully that gets scaled up pretty dramatically. But I love the lighting. This looks really good. Even at night. Like, Minecraft gets wicked dark. And I know that's kind of part of its mystique. That, like, nighttime in Minecraft you don't mess with. I mean, you can, but it's actually kind of painful. Crap. Or is it a spider? I don't know. I have arachnophobia mode on, and so now whenever there is a crab, there's a 50-50 chance it is a crab, and a 50-50 chance it is a spider. I feel like they should have like a slightly different texture for the spider crab. Let's see. I actually do need that thing, which is a little unfortunate. Flat cap mushroom? Damn it. I don't need stick. Whereas venom sac is actually marginally useful. Okay. Now let's see if I can get back home before it gets too late. Is that a bear? That looks like a bear. Are you gonna live in my basement? I don't know if you guys have seen this go by in the news, but in California there's a, I think it's a black bear? It's a black bear. Grizzly bear, oh boy. It's a California black bear, or just like a regular American black bear, that has been haunting people's crawl spaces, like living down there, because I mean it makes for a good den. It's a good place to hide out if you're a bear. Let's see. I think we're good. Okay. Where's my little, like, hidey hole? It's over here-ish? Just a bird. That is what I get for not properly marking my house. Oh, it's there. I think it was over here. Once again, let us play. Is it spider or is it crab? Spider. Boar piglet. There isn't one of these spots. I really should have paid attention to the map. It's fine. I'll find my house off camera. So, anyway, at this point, I might as well say for people that are curious about this game and is like, hey, is Hytale worth it at the moment? The answer is really kind of what you're looking for in a sandbox survival game. Are you looking for Minecraft but not Minecraft? Yeah, this is pretty dang close. Are you looking for Minecraft on par with current Minecraft? You're not going to get that yet. I think Hytale has a lot of promise. I think its foundations are good. And hopefully it doesn't have as much technical debt, so it can manage to, you know, stand out a little bit better. No, I don't remember this space. I guess the question was, how did I approach this thing? I think it was from over here. I thought it was from over here. Because, yeah, that's definitely where I fought the enemies, so I think it's here. This has got to be it. Note to self, put way more torches on the exterior of my hole. There we are. Just for finding it in the future. This is why we're leaving these trees here. At some point I'll find and build a better base. Probably on the exterior. I don't think we have really anything to worry about, like enemies coming after me, for example. But even then, paranoia is still paranoia. So, what was I gonna say? Let's get the alchemist workbench down. I can make an antidote. Sure. Might be useful. But yeah, I'll leave all that for later. But as somebody who likes Minecraft but doesn't like Microsoft all that much this year, it is nice to have a very viable alternative that I can actually put some time and effort into, and hopefully, you know, they manage to... Okay, there we go. Hopefully they manage to make this into something truly to be proud of, rather than, you know, just another survival sandbox voxely game. Of which there have been many, few of which have lasted longer than a couple years worth of development, which is always a shame because there were some like really good ones. There was oh, what was it called? Sky Saga. That one I was really excited for, but their publishers, I think it was the publishers pulled the plug on them, and then also the developers have now gone kind of garbo, which sucks because I don't know. I want me some more good voxel survival sandbox games. There's just kind of a nice ambiance to them, and I want more. So, might as well mention that Hytale is available, but is not on Steam yet. It is still very much in kind of that pre-release stage, specifically where the developers are charging money for it, but you have to buy it directly through their website. So I think it's just hytale.com if you do want to pick it up. It's $20 for the base price. Don't bother with the more expensive ones unless you really, really like the cosmetics that come with them. As far as I can tell, there's no, like, actual gameplay merit for paying for, like, a higher tier cosmetic. Here, let's actually go back to this, because I can actually show it off. Here's the character creation. I am this guy. But you can actually change, like, your outfits around. And so there's a whole bunch of, like, locked cosmetics, like a chainmail shirt and some other stuff. But honestly, once you get into the game, all of this stuff just gets overridden anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But is one of those where if you want to look like a fairy tale princess or like some dude that's, you know, got a void corrupted arm, yeah, then you will have to go through a couple of those. What is mini games? Huh. And then, yeah, they don't have... I don't know if they have a server browser yet. I certainly haven't looked into it. If I'm going to play this game, I'm going to be playing it on my own or with friends more than anywhere else. But I think there are public servers available. You're just going to have to hunt them down. There's no server browsers. I think that's a good thing. Otherwise, this would become slightly frustrating, question mark. Anywho, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.